traders, staying cold. No emotions that letting the charts unfold. Price don't care how you feel inside. Stick to the plan, let the trade decide.
Emotional traders, worst in the game. Chasing the hype, then shifting the blame. FOMO hit, now they overpay. Price pull back, they run away. Panic sell, then watch it rise. Now they mad, tears in their eyes. Seasoned traders don't play that route. Stick to the plan, no fear, no doubt.
No emotions, trade it right. Stick to the rules, no fight or flight. Let the market move, don't chase, don't fold. Patience wins, let the charts take hold.
Yeah, let the charts take hold. Seen them flip-flop, switch up fast. Another bad trade just like in the past. Hold too long, then panic late. No stop loss, now they seal their fate. News hit quick, now they all react. Trade intuition, don't fall for that. Levels stay firm, watch the trend. Stick to the process, profits extend.
Fear and greed, it clouds the mind. Gotta stay sharp, don't fall behind. Stick to structure, don't lose control. Let the trade breathe, let the profits roll. No emotions, trade it right. Stick to the rules, no fight or fight. Let the market move, don't chase, don't fold. Patience wins, let the charts take hold.
Let the charts take hold. Trade intuition, don't move off fear. Follow the plan, make do trade clear. New traders fall, cause they trade too fast. Market moves slow, let the setup last. No second guessing, no hope, no wish. Let the trade hit, let the profits flip. Price don't care about what you feel. Logic wins, that's how you build.
If you fear the dip, don't take the trade. If you chase the wick, you'll never get paid. Gotta trust the levels, trust the zone. When it lines up, let the play be known. Market makers playing the weak. Shake them out, make them retreat. Trade intuition, don't fall for the game. Stick to the plan, stay in your lane. No emotions, trade it right. Stick to the rules, no fight or flight. Let the market move, don't chase, don't fold. Patience wins, let the charts take hold.
Nail emotions, let the charts cold. Fear, no doubt, just grind here. Mark the levels, let it play. Let's make this money the right way.
That's right, guys. Let's make money the right way. We're going to go and start it off in 3, 2, 1. A bingo bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. It's always time to make this money. Right now, it's almost 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I can't sleep. So let's make some money. Let's go. Right now, we're in a few trades, some long, some short, and they're doing really nice. But what we're going to do now is we're going to take requests. But in addition to request, we're going to set up a new watch list. I love watch lists. So first thing I'm going to do is go to this drop down menu, and then we're going to create a new list. And this new list is going to be called a Blowfin. And then I like doing the date. So May 7th, 2025. And then we're going to say, and then I'm going to do, we'll do a little asterisk. So we're going to say save it. So now we have this here. And now what I'm going to do is towards the very bottom, we have this panel down here. And I'm going to go to crypto pair screener. Yours might be another thing, but if you click on it, it will, I believe, I'm not sure what other name is here, but there may be a drop down, but crypto pair screener. And then I'm going to go to this to where it brings it, maximizes the pane. I'll go to filters, and then under filters for the exchange, first thing I want to do is take off the all and or any. I want to come on down here to Blowfin because it's the one I'm trading on. And so that's my first filter. You can see it up here, number 1. After that, I'm going to click away from it. I only want, let's go to symbol type. I only want perpetual. I don't want spot or anything like that. I just want to trade futures. So I'm going to have that as well. Click away from it. And let's see here. This one, it's going to be any. We got Mikey in the house. What's up, Mikey? Appreciate you, man, for being here. Can't sleep, man. So right now I'm just gonna set up a new watch list and see about making some money. Right now we're in some shorts and some longs. So next thing I want to do is I want to go and look at the moving averages. And this is kind of, you know, pro tips right here. I'm gonna come all the way down here. I don't want the exponential. I want the simple. I want the 50 crossing above the 200. So for here, I'm going to go ahead and go the 50 below. I want it to be the price action. So here we go. So we're going to have price and then 50. Then the 200, I want this below the 50. So 200 below, and then we'll go moving average, simple, 50. So the order that it's going in is price, then 50, and then 200. So what this is doing, it's actually giving me like the absolute best setups, which in this case is only 4. Well, that's not too good. That's very boring. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to change this. Let's see here. I want the price above the 50 for sure. And for this one, I guess I will have it as nothing. So let's just go and do that cycle deal. So now I have 180 matches. So these 180 matches, it has the price over the 50 SMA, which is good. So instead of having 800 or 1500 coins, I'm only going to go through 180. Hey, we got DP in the house. You can do other filters here. I really wish TradingView would have a border around this, like a white border or something, because I mean, this looks like it's the same window, but it's not. This is a separate window. So you can also have other criteria that you want to put on here. I don't, normally it's the criteria I just showed. However, it only gave me 4. So I reduced one of my criteria. So now I have 181. So now I'm going to click on X. My filters are still here. So I still have 3 filters. I'm going to, since we just created this, I'm going to click on the first one. I'm going to go control. Well, before I do that, I want to scroll all the way down. This is important because sometimes it doesn't have all of the coins on there. See how it just refreshed right now? So I'm going all the way down. That's all it goes. I go up and down. It doesn't go anymore. I click on one of them. Then I go Control A. So it selects them all. I go right click and I'm going to say add all to selected watch list. If I wanted to, let's say I did not have anything flagged in this pink. I could click this. It'll flag them all as pink. And then I can actually go to that pink watch list. But since I created a watch list, let's go and do that. Click one button and you have all of your watch lists right here. Very, very fast and easy way to create a watch list without manually typing them all. Next, let's go to the minus sign where it's going to minimize all of this. And then now I go all to the very top. I go to symbol, symbol one more time. So hopefully it brings everything up to the top. And it kind of mixes it up. That's fine. Let's go volume. I want to go volume and volume one more time. So the max volume is up top and then it's working its way down. Of course, volume is very important, extremely important. This is going to tell you if you can get in and out of trades fairly easy. So the first one, we're going to look at Bitcoin. And this was from some time ago. Right now, I am in a Bitcoin short. It's kind of embarrassing. It only went down 1%. But I am in this leverage trade. Let's get rid of this. And that's an old note. Right now, we're at 64%. Hopefully it comes down more. We'll see. But let's see here. I would like to see this go 4 hour. Get out of here. So I would like to see this come down a little bit more. And this is on YouTube. Okay, that way I make sure I'm not messing with my actual one. And of course, if you have any questions, you can ask. If you want me to do a particular chart, you can ask too. But right now, I'm just kind of going through certain charts, going to set alerts. I absolutely love alerts. So I would like to see come down here to at least a 382, possibly the 0.5, before seeing if it rolls over or if it continues up. So right now, I'm still looking for it to come down just because it went up so much. That's a huge pump. For ETH, ETH, it looks identical to pretty much Bitcoin. ETH is moving up a little bit more than Bitcoin, but I would like to see this retrace a little bit more before potentially going up. We'll see. We got Quick Smoker in the house. What's up, Quick Smoker? Right now, it is 3 a.m. in the morning. Can't sleep, man. Can't sleep. So let's make some money. So this right here looks pretty good for a long. Let's go to a daily. And I was actually looking at this, and one thing that I strongly recommend is just zooming out. Zoom out, that way you can kind of see the bigger picture. This is on the daily time frame, Solana. Make sure our magnet tool is on. Come over here to the ray tool. Here is our pivot, and we can see very clearly price action broke above and came down, and beautiful retest. As long as we remain above this level, I believe it's going to do a very nice. So what I can do is I can actually do a box. This is my box. I don't want the price action breaking below this box. If it does, I think the price action might come to this area right here. Why do I think that? Well, let's go ahead and do the fib retracement. Let's go from the absolute low to the absolute high. And it's pulling back to about the 0.5. If it pulls back to the 382, this is good. It's healthy. It's the bare minimum that I would like to see. But I would absolutely love to see it go to the 0.5 before potentially continuing up. And then this could be the potential bottom of this move. But I do like what I'm seeing as far as, let's go to a smaller time frame, just so we can kind of zoom in. We can see price went up, down, up, did all this number, came in here, faked everybody out, and shorted. All the shorts got liquidated, more than likely. Came up here, pretty much an equal high, came back down, but this time didn't come down as low as this. I'm always looking at the candle body closes, and this is on the 4-hour time frame. Came up. So right now we actually have a zone right here, and we can see this, that the candle bodies are closing right in this area. And this is becoming a very boring block. I don't like seeing these blocks, but with that being said, when it breaks out of it, more than likely, once it breaks above, we should have really nice support here to continue to the upside. And I'm noticing a little bit of lag. Everything looks good, not dropping any frames, just my computer. I'm not sure why it's revving up. But this is what I would like to see. Man, my computer's revving up big time right now, like I'm mining or something. I would like to see it come down just a little bit more. I mean, not too much, but just a little bit more. Then finally break out, potentially come up to here, to this. Then come down, then come up. So what I'm looking for is I'm going to actually set an alert. And I'm going to set an alert right here. Even though it's underneath this wick, the alert will go off. And once it goes off, then I'll move it up here. And that way it'll just alert me to be looking out for this, that more than likely we could potentially start going up. So here I'm just going to do alerts, and then I'm actually going to set the alert. And that's what this stream is going to be mainly about, just setting alerts. If you want me to check out one of your coins, let me know. If you have any questions, please let me know. I have a bunch of videos that teach you how to trade. If you're not watching the videos, you're doing yourself a disservice. Instead of paying somebody, $300 for a boot camp or $1,100 for a training course, a master series, I give it to you for free. I've already bought those courses. I implemented it with what I use, the bits and pieces that I liked, and you get it for free. If you like free, then you'll love me. Here we go. So this is what I'm seeing right here on this. Here's my alert, and I'll go ahead and move it just over a little bit in case it jumps up. Next one, and what I'm going to actually do, I wish there was a way. Oh wait, I probably can. Oh no, that just groups them all together. Let's see here. Okay, so I guess I'll go like this. I was going to group it, but let's see here. Turbo's looking really good. I was in Turbo, but this was some time ago. So let me go and delete all this. 10 drawings. I was really expecting Turbo to drop just because it moves so much. Look at it from here, and then this level, and this level, just to the moon. And it's not breaking any lows. Here's a low it wanted to break. For a short, couldn't do it. For a short, couldn't do it. For a short, couldn't do it. For a short, possible short coming up. We'll see. If you do patterns, you might identify something like this. It's kind of ugly. I'm sure I can go in a lower time frame to maybe get better. Let's go and delete this. Let's go and let's use the ray tool. That way I'm not. Let's go from here to here. Looks okay. So yes, we did cut through that one, but here it matches, and then here it barely goes through. So we have that, and I kind of don't like this because I think I'm gonna have to cut through. Snap into place. I guess I can do this. I really don't like cutting through stuff. Let me do one more. From here. So what I'm trying to illustrate, it's a rising wedge. That's what I'm trying to illustrate. And rising wedges, they tend to come down. Hey, we got Mario in the house. What's up, Mario? Appreciate you, man, for being here. What time is it y'all's time? Right now it's 3 a.m. my time. I couldn't sleep. So let's make some money. So what time is it y'all's time? So here, just showing you rising wedge. Again, I don't trade patterns. This, to me, though, it's just kind of screaming that I would love for it to come down. Absolutely would. I do see a block right here. This is my block that I do see. Now, granted, it's broken below it's broken below the box or zone before, but it's doing higher lows. If it does break below this, I'm actually going to have my key level right here. This is my key level. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this junk. I don't like my charts to be noisy. And right now you're making too much noise, kids. You're making too much noise. So there's that. Here's another level. Here's another level. And then here is the final level before we make some serious money. So what I'm going to look for is the break of this. And I'm actually going to set an alert down here. I'm looking for a short on this one. If I get it, great. If not, it's okay. We'll do a set an alert. Do an alert. See here, Mario says it's 8. I'm guessing in the morning. South Portugal. Very nice. JP says 12 a.m. Going to bed. I appreciate you, man, for being here. You must be California time. Very nice. Appreciate you, man. See here. Quick Smoker says 5 p.m. where I'm at. Very nice. Very nice. You guys are the best. So here I'm looking for a short. Just because we've run up so much doesn't mean that it has to come down. Nope, sure doesn't. But I would love for it to come down so we can make some money off of it. Let's see here. Next one, Tau. For Tau, these are some older drawings that I did. The price was here. I was thinking it was going to come down here, then come up, then come down, then up, then down, then up. I did come down, but it came down a little bit lower, right to this level. Came up, came down right on this trend line, up right here. So let's go ahead and get rid of this junk. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. So let's go ahead and delete all of these 17 drawings. And for this, I do see a box. My box or zone is from here to here. So this is a range or zone. You can call it distribution or whatever you want to call it. I call it potentially a nice area to short. Now, for me personally, I would actually have my alert underneath this level right here. Now, granted, I'm already in this trade, but for a safer entry, I would set my alert right here. Set alert, set the alert. And then for the VIP group, what they'll do is we'll just add to our entry. And this is what we're aiming for, all of this. So this right here is a nice level. So make sure magnet tool's on. It's a nice level. Change our color to white. And we actually have a zone. So this is our zone of potential bounce. So let's go ahead and color it in as well. This is my zone. And what is the price range tool? Tell us from here to here, about 10%. And then my stop loss, it's not good. It's not a good risk to reward. If we come down, then great. It depends. Depends on the 1 hour time frame. 8 a.m. Good Lord, you early bird. Let's see. It depends on the 1 hour time frame what we see. Let's say we see something like this, and then it breaks down. Well, then we could put our stop loss here about 5%. I'd really like to I would like to do it inside this box though. So my stop loss would have to be about 8% ish to get about 11, which that's not a good risk reward, but hopefully it comes in here. So now we have at least a 2-to-1 before it bounces. So we'll see. So I set an alert there. Let's go to Ave. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. Ave's just been killing it. Good Lord. It's just been killing it. Go to the daily time frame. Look at this junk. I thought for sure when we start seeing this, we're going to roll over to here and then bounce up. It had other plans. It's just going straight up. So for Ave, we do have our major level on the daily time frame right up top. I would like to see it break this level, but for me, it wouldn't be, I don't know. Because I'm pretty sure if Bitcoin comes down and these coins are following Bitcoin, then it would be really nice to enter this trade as a short. And of course, you know, our targets will be way down here. But it just depends on how long Bitcoin's going to come down. And if this coin continues to come down, if it comes down. But right now it's doing great. Bitcoin can be doing everything, and this one's still doing its thing. Mike says, I hear Bitcoin should go up to 104. What's your opinion? I'm in a short right now. I'm in a short for Bitcoin. Let's see here. 15-minute time frame. I really want to see this. I got to move my stop loss to about right here, above this. So just 1 second. Let's go Bitcoin. 15-minute time frame. Move my stop loss. I'm going to do it above the PLC, which is at 97,027. I'm not my PLC, my VWAP. So I have it somewhere around here. But on my exchange, it's at 97,207. So right around here, I have my stop loss. And it'll put me in profit barely. So we'll put it here so we can kind of see it. Right now, there's a whole bunch of FOMO in Bitcoin right now. And I'm really surprised the Asian market didn't continue the movement. But we'll see. I'm really hoping that the VWAP says, nope, get out of here, and comes down. Again, this is the average of the volume. It's not a magnet. If it does come up, I'm hoping for rejection just because it's the average. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't want to take profit because I have such little money in this coin that it's not even worth it. You know, if I get stopped out, I get stopped out, and it's very small profit. Let's go back to Aave. So for Aave, I'm not really looking for a short per se. I would really like to see it start coming up. And we have a long way to come up. Very nice levels on the daily time frame. Extremely nice. But if we do go down, then of course, like all this is chop. So what I would do is I would go to a 3-day to see if I can see more definitions. If I still can't, I'll go to the weekly. Whenever it's noisy, always go to a higher time frame so you can see the levels just a little bit easier. For me, I mean, I can see it on a 1 minute. I wouldn't say 1 minute, but you know, smaller time frame. But here, it just makes it a lot easier to identify. Like right here, we have a pretty nice strong level. It's on the weekly. We have this level here. Price action came right to it with the wicks. And nobody closes. There you go. Bingo, bango. Bingo and a bango. We have this level right here. And then we have this level right here. Do I think it'll come all the way down here? I doubt it. Seriously doubt it. But you never know. That's why we trade level by level. And that's why we do what we do. Let's go bring up the chat back up. See here. Mikey says, see here. Trade, make their trade based on history. I don't know what that first word is. Make their trade based on history. Could you explain this again? Where I can find this? Make this trade based off of history. Could you explain this again? So what we're doing, Mikey, is we're looking to the left. And that's how you're basing your trades off of history because of support resistance levels. And that's exactly what I'm showing like every single day is I'm always looking to the left. Oh, the Asia market. So with the Asia market, I don't trade based off of what they do. I just know that sometimes they can pump it or dump it. So whenever the Asia market session opens, I know that expect my alerts to go off. I don't trade it though. But what I would recommend is, let's say we're on the 15-minute time frame, and you have to go be on a small time frame so you can see it. But you go to your indicators, and the indicators, I actually have them on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin right now, we're on the 15-minute time frame, and the indicators are ICT, kill zone, sessions, and indices. This is the one, this is the indicator you want. You just search for that. And then the other one is this one right here. It's the market sessions volume. Market sessions volume and market sessions and volume profile by this person. And these are free indicators. And then once you put them on your chart, then you can see when, hey, there used to be another thing. Let's see here. Kill zone. Okay. So this shows you like the Asia market. I have them highlighted, the New York session. But here you can see they ran it up a little bit and then it brought it back down. There used to be another thing that I used to have on here where it showed you the time. Let me type in session. Session countdown by Quant View. If you click on this one, you actually see when it starts and when it ends. See here, not what I meant. They look in history what it did in the past. If it was more up or down, we'll follow it. So I don't do that. Could you find this in CoinGlass, but I forgot where? I would not recommend doing that because what it's going to do is going to give you a bias. And you need to have, let's just say, for example, the Asia market pumped more on Wednesdays than any other day of the week. Well, it's going to give you a bias to where, oh, Wednesday, let me go ahead and enter the trade, and you might not be looking at your support resistance levels. But for me, I've never done that on CoinGlass. You could, to see if like it kind of gives you that extra edge. But for me, I don't trade unless it breaks my level. Unless my alert goes off, I don't trade. Because let's just say one day out of the 8 weeks that you've been studying Asia market, it pumps the coin and Murphy's Law comes into play. You enter the trade thinking that Asia is going to pump again, and that one day they dump it and you just got wrecked. But if you trade level by level, there's no way the price can go up without breaking your level above. Like literally, there's no way you can do that. So that's why I always say, you know, do your levels, and then once it breaks the level, your alert goes off, you enter the trade, and if Asia so happens to continue to pump it, better for you. But I don't trade that way as far as like seeing what it's done in the past to see what it might do. I don't trade that way. And it's a very dangerous way to trade because you never know, something can happen. Maybe something happened that was good during those past few weeks that you saw, and then now the market is different, the economy is different, the laws get passed, or somebody takes office, or just anything. Now you have that different variable that wasn't in the equation when it pumped. Hopefully all that makes sense. Let's see, go back to, I might get stopped out. Dang it. So this one, let's go back to 4 hour. So we have some really nice boxes. We have a box right here. We have a box right here. It did come all the way down to this level. Is this a daily or something? Oh, it's a weekly. No. I guess a 1 hour? No, 4 hour? I already forgot what time frame. Had to have been higher. Anyway, daily? Oh, my magnetite snapped in the wrong place. Mikey says, okay, thank you for your opinion, but you don't know anything, so I'm going to ask somebody else. It's okay. Just mess with you. Yeah, but you know, when you have all those different equations, it'll alter what might happen. All right. So for Aave, let's go to a 4 hour. For Aave, in order for me to short, it would need to break this level down here. So what I'll do, I kind of don't want to short. I kind of like how this looks. This looks like Core, when Core started doing its, I call it Stairway to Heaven, where it did a step and then a step and then a step and a step, and just Core just kept on going. We tried shorting Core, and then I think we got stopped in slight profit, barely. But when I do like this movement, but I wouldn't think shorting it until it breaks this. But then your short is short-lived because it might bounce right here. So I don't know. I'll leave that one alone. I'll probably come back to it later. Hype is just killing it. I missed this one. And we're going to miss coins. You know, we had our level right here. We clearly missed it. It's on the daily. On the 4 hour. 4 hour, I would have entered break of this. And we missed it. Just keeps on going up. So no need to set alerts on this one. Could it pump another 20, 40%? Sure. Could it come down? I hope so. And because of that, I'll put an alert on the bottom. Here, set alerts. But yeah, if y'all have any coins or any questions, so this was a setup for YouTube as far as the shorts. The alert went off. Here was our stop loss. And it might come down a little bit more, get our second target before potentially going up. I'll leave that one alone. We got Dylan in the house. What's up, Dylan? So this is Cookie. This is another one that was provided on YouTube. Here was our stop loss coming down, took our first target, second target, didn't hit our third, but went right to our box, which is pretty good. See it rolling over. I'll leave this in there too. Jasmine. For Jasmine, it actually broke below our box. Go ahead and put this. I was kind of hoping for a bounce here. And this one, it wasn't an actual setup on YouTube, or it just me kind of just charting it out. But we would have been stopped out. Oh, no, wait. We didn't enter it. This is, the alert has to go off first. Then after that, we make sure that there's a bounce either here. This one wouldn't make any sense. So we would have to wait for a bounce here. So once it starts bouncing, then we can enter the trade. So this would not have been a trade. But if we did enter, we would have been stopped out. We got Danny in the house. What's up, Danny? Let's see here. Mikey says, no Tom Cruise jet. No Tom Cruise. Another stream? Yeah, man, I can't sleep, dude. Can't sleep. I was tossing and turning for like 2 hours. And I was like, you know what? Let me just do some more charting. Get ready for making some more money. Man, it's pretty crazy when the market dumps or pumps, like all my alerts go off, and kind of creates some anxiety. It's like, oh no, another one. Like, oh crap. And then you have to kind of decide which one's the best one. But for Jasmine has been doing pretty nice too. Look at that. And again, we missed this one too. I think we missed this one. I don't remember if we got it or not. I know I've been looking at it. But here's the level that we needed to break. Of course, hindsight hustlers are always millionaires. And sure enough, it pumped up. For a short, I would not consider a short on this. If it does pull back, I'm looking for it to go no lower than this right here. Now, granted, nobody knows, but 0.013240. Now, it did come down to take some of this liquidity, which is perfect. I would think that it would bounce from here. But I would be careful, though. I wouldn't enter a long or a short right now. I need to see what is it going to do. Is it going to come up to this midway point of this box, get rejected, try to come up, get rejected here, attack this to come back for this because they're, market makers are greedy? I would look for a bounce here for like the perfect setup. So let's get rid of this. So let's go ahead and do our entry for our long, and we'll do it from here to here. And let's go ahead and do, let's see here, buy in the green zone. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to label the green zone, which is right there. And I'm actually going to set an alert here in case it does come down. This would be perfect. I'm going to set my alert a little higher. That way I get alerted as it's coming down. Then I can move my alert to see it potentially bounce. Once my alert goes off, we're entering the trade. And this is how I do it, guys. This is how I show my VIP. This is how I show my YouTube members. This is how I show people watching on YouTube. This is exactly how I do it. Price comes down, gets my alert. I don't enter. I wait. I move the alert away. And as it's coming down, then I move my alert above. Then as it comes and it hits the alert, it's time to enter. Let's make money. Let's make money. And now, more than likely, it did its retrace. And hopefully now it comes up. Could it come up from here? Sure. What's the price range from here to here? 7, about 10%. Yeah. So I would definitely need it to, I definitely need to wait. Now, if it does something like this, and again, that's why it's important to be watching these. If it does something like this, then here's where we could enter. We would enter the break of this level, or as it's coming up here. So right now we're just waiting. We're waiting to see what's going to happen, because once again, nobody knows. But my alerts are set, and let's go and get this alert and move it over here. That way we're set. And let's get rid of this blue line. Next one, Ray. For Ray, this one looks like it's potentially bouncing. Very nice retrace. Looks like it wants to bounce. We do have a level that I would be concerned with right here. Put this in white. So if the, and this one we can probably do a 1 hour. No. Yes, we do a 1 hour time frame. So we can do a 1 hour time frame if, like, this could be a setup for y'all. You know, if the candle closes 1 hour above this, you can enter the trade. Now, I think the price, because it's come up, I think it'll do this, come up to about here, kind of the midway of this, come up to about here, come down. I'm really wanting to see a bounce here to come up. If it does break below this level, I would say about here, and that's because it'll be 50% of this move, this extension leg, possibly here before coming up. Maybe getting rejected here, coming down, and then bouncing up. So for Ray, I see it coming up. I don't see it going down. If it's going to go down, it's going to go down right now because of this level, potentially. Let's see here. Danny says, can we check PHA, please? Yes, definitely. If there's any other requests, let me know. If y'all have any questions, let me know. If y'all know the answers to the questions, that's even better, because then we can see if I agree with your thought process / you agree with mine. So this one, I do like it for a long. And we would do this 1 hour candle close. 1 hour candle close, breaks this level, we add to it, breaks this level, we add to it. We're going to write 1 hour. Okay, computer's acting up. 1 hour time frame. Let's see here. I'll set an alert. An alert right here. Set alerts and set the actual alert. So the next one is PHA. Okay. I'm not familiar with this one. Let's go to the daily. Oh, nice. I like it. I don't know what the market cap is on this. So Danny or anybody else, Dylan or anybody, can y'all give me the market cap on this Bala network? Market cap. To me, it looks small just based off of this. And when I say small, under 600, I'm going to say maybe 230. I might be doing a little bit too generous. Let's see. All right, so we're looking at the 4 hour time frame. I really like the movement, and this is the screaming low market cap. But I really like the movement. You know, once we broke this level, started slowly going up. It wasn't a pump and then a dump. It just slow, gradual. I do like that. I would have liked to have seen a rollover here to about this to come up, but this is okay. Went up, retrace, beautiful. Went up, retrace. So I do see a level. This is on the 4 hour time frame. I do see a level right here. And this wick went right to it. Very nice. Here we had our bear trap, came up, and here is my next level that I would like to see the price action break. It did break it, try to find support, and then came right back down. So I am liking this. See, the current market cap rank is 365 with a 86.7 million. There you go, under 100 million. Yep, under 100 million. So what does that mean? That means it can move very fast, or it can move very fast going up or going down. And in order for it to move very fast up or down, it needs volume. And here we can see there's no volume. Like, nobody's trading this. Very few people are trading this. Just by the candle bodies, I can see that it's a low market cap coin and nobody's really trading it. Now, if and when it comes up and breaks this level, I would actually, I like this coin as far as the structure and the potential. So what I would do is I would wait for it to break out of this zone. What's the price range tool tell us? It's only 5%. Okay, awesome. So what I would do is I would actually set an alert above this wick. And I'm actually going to set the alert too, because I think this will be a nice trade to get into. Now, I don't want to enter now, just in case. Now, these smaller market cap coins, this one's under 100 million. With these small market cap coins, they don't necessarily follow Bitcoin. So Bitcoin can be going up. This coin could be going down or up or sideways, especially if nobody's trading it. If Bitcoin can be going down, and this one could just skyrocket, because this one could go 18, 20% due to the low market cap. Everybody sees this without knowing to look at the market cap or order books or nothing like that. And they start entering. And because they're entering, now we're up 30, 35, 40%. More people see that this coin is pumping. What do? They buy it. Why? Big old green candle. And so this can move very fast if, of course, price starts going. People start entering. But for this one, I would do this right here. And this can move very fast. So I would actually wait. And I do not want to get faked out. So I would have to wait for a 4-hour time frame to close above this level. Your alert goes off first. The 4-hour candle must close above 0.11962. And let's write on here 4 hour. And then we can enter the trade. I think that'd be a nice one. But until then, we wait. Now, the only bad part about it having such a low market cap coin, it can move very fast up or down. So just to come down here, we're looking at around 23%. I know it's horrible as far as the stop loss goes, but once again, these can move very fast. I'm actually underneath all these wicks, all these kind of bodies and wicks. So if the price does come down, we have a lot of areas of potential support. So this is our area of support. This is our area of support. This is our area. So all these are areas of potential bounces. So the price comes down, hopefully because of this and this, hopefully the price will bounce. And if you have your stop loss too tight, then you'll get stopped out over and over and over again. Just kind of let you know. So in order for us to make money on this coin, we need at least a 2-to-1. So let's go to a daily and see what we see. So we do have some really nice areas up here. And go from here to here. Oh, that's nice. 2-to-1 right there. And what I'm doing is I'm actually setting it underneath the candle bodies and of course the wicks. So this would be your target, 0.18070. Now, because of the market cap being so low, this could happen in 2-3 days, maybe even 2 or 3 hours. You get enough people, 2 or 3 minutes. It just depends on the volume. Volume equals people. So I do like that one. But again, the 4-hour candle needs to close above this level. Very nice. Okay, let's go back over here. Man, we've been doing this an hour already. It feels like I barely got on. Price was here. I'm thinking price might come down to this area and bounce. Price came down to this area and bounced. I'm thinking the price may come up and bounce. Price came up to this area and bounced. Now I'm thinking the price may come down here before potentially coming up and then doing our decision point. This is our plan A. This is our plan B. I would absolutely love to see it come down here. So the alert did go off on this. I'm still watching it. I'll move it right here. And so these alerts, what they do is they notify me of potential entries. I'll see this and I'll say, okay, the price action hit. Let me move it. If it hits it again, okay, now it's moving in that direction. Let's go ahead and enter the trade. But for this one, I'm really wanting to do a long. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting, and this alert is way too high. Let's see here. What do I want? Now, you may think, well, we have a high, lower high. More than likely, if it does come up, it's going to come right here because there's a trend line. And we may get rejected here, but we're also doing higher lows. So what I'm thinking is if we do come up here and pull back, we'll do a higher low and then break the trend. That's what I'm thinking. I'm liking it so far. And would I enter right now for the long? I really wouldn't, just because, yes, I know it came down for this liquidity and then it broke this, but we still have the opportunity for the price action to roll over and potentially bounce here, or I don't know what that was, or come down in here. And this is what I really want to see. So we'll see. But right now, too risky to enter because, again, it could get a better price. Let's see here. Any questions, guys? Any questions, comments, concerns, issues? For this one looks good for a long right now. I don't think I have alerts on this one. So for here, where can I see this one retracing to? We're going to do from this pool here to here. Beautiful to 0.5. Absolutely gorgeous. This is what I like to see. So let me go ahead and delete all of my one drawings. And let's go ahead and do our levels. So we have this level first. We have this level to where if it comes down any further, I'm looking for a potential bounce. We do have this really nice box or zone. We'll do this in gray. And this lined up right to the 382 and the 0.5 on the fib retracement, which is beautiful. I would be looking for a bounce right now. So now on the 4-hour time frame, I am liking this. So we had this really nice run up, pull back, took a bunch of this. So for a safer entry, I would like to see this. It come down. I would like to see a higher low, but I don't think that's going to happen. Maybe come down to here and then do this. And this would be our box for our entry. Buy zone. And let's go ahead and put our magnitude on so we can get the top of the buy zone. I do like that. We could enter here. What's the price range difference between entering now and down here? About 6%. If you're doing leverage, and I would be doing leverage, that's pretty significant. It depends on the amount of leverage you're going to use. So right now, we don't know if this is truly a bounce. We do have 1, 2, 3. So we do have 3 candles already. So for me personally, a bounce is 3 to 5 candles. And the higher the time frame, the stronger the bounce. Now, what I'm looking for is I am looking for a rollover. And if it does roll over, I seriously doubt that it's going to give us a pivot here to come up. If it does, so this is one to watch. If it does give us a pivot right around here, about 0.1943, and come up, well, now it's breaking this, and this is when we enter. Come down, come up, do something like this. So what we would do, this would actually be our decision point. I always do a yellow dot for decision points. And what we would want to do at that point, once it breaks this level, we enter. And then it breaks this level, we enter. Let's see here. Danny says, notice of myself that I want to enter almost every chart I've checked due to just being in the trade. Any tips on tackling this issue? Notice of myself, I just want to enter almost every chart. Yeah. So what we have to do, we have to grade the charts. And that's what these different flags mean. So for you, you could potentially have, oops, wrong thing. You could potentially do a yellow for all the ones that look good to you. And then, man, this one looks great. World coin, are you kidding me right now? Granted, I need to see it retrace, depending on how much that move is. But you could have all the coins you're looking at in yellow first. Let's say we have this one in yellow. And then you have all of your yellows, 20, 30, 40 of the yellows. And then let's see, you see a coin that kind of looks like this, but it retraced and it came up and it broke a level, which is even better of a setup. So this could be your, we're looking at this one and this one looks really good. Then maybe the blue means this one looks really good. This is level 2. This is like a B. So then you change it to a B. And then now let's say you find another coin that looks kind of something similar to this. And you see that this number, it came up, it came down, and now it did this. This is stronger because it already broke out, which was good. It already had its run up, it pulled back, and it did not break below the area that it broke out from. So what it's doing now is showing you strength. It pulled back, came up, and then it also broke this level. So now that's, even stronger. Now, granted, we need to break this level, but there's always going to be a level above. Always. Now, that's its all-time high. Then what you do is from your 40 yellows, you now have 22 blues. Now, because you have certain ones that have done certain things, and if you trade patterns, maybe it was a falling wedge that broke out and also broke out above another level. Plus it has maybe bullish divergence. If you trade divergence, it might be above a 200 SMA and also the 50, and it's above the VWAP. So all those are like levels that you would have to categorize to make your grade A. This is a grade A. I'm going to enter this trade. Let's go. So that's what you're doing. You're going from just, I like all these coins, to this one is better because it's ready. Versus if we were to see this coin and this coin, let's say, was under resistance. Well, this is one that we'd be looking at, but wouldn't be entering because it's under resistance. The next coin we look at, it actually breaking out. Okay, so then that could be in the different category. And then one that actually broke out and retested and broke its previous high, that's a winner. Let's go. And then you put in there now from 40, you went to 22. Then now you have, let's say, 8. Now out of those 8, which one has moved the most? You don't want that one. You want the one that's moved the least. So you have more potential to do with the other coins that had that same criteria that you have, and now you make more money. Let me know if that made any sense. And we just dropped a whole bunch of viewers on that. Wow. Was that explanation complicated? I don't even know. But we did drop a lot of viewers. I'm not even looking at the viewers, to tell you the truth. Normally I would have stopped a long time ago. But this one looks fire though. What's from here to here? 10%, not bad. From here to here, nice. This one looks, man, this one looks so ready. I think I might enter this one. Pretty sure I will. Let's go to 1 hour. Oh no, it's all good, brother. It's all good. Like a lot of people, they just want setups, and I get it. But this one looks really good. But for me, I'd rather explain stuff like that. And I love these questions because I actually get these questions and I make shorts. And so you are actually helping me promote the channel because I will create a short from this. I don't know about doing a level there. I like it. I'm gonna enter this one. What was the move? 10%. Let's see here. Let's go 15-minute time frame. Get out of here. Let's see here. So it went up, down. How much? Let's see here. From here to here, this small little leg. Come down to here. About 3%. Okay. So I'm going to set my, oh man, I guess I'll do it here. I'll do my stop loss right here. And I'm going to do 2 entries. Now, of course, you are delayed by like 30 seconds to maybe a minute. But I'm going to have my lower entry. Let me go ahead and pull up these. Okay. And it's above everything right now too. Man, it's so fire. I'm going to have a lower entry. I say right here. So let me go ahead and enter this trade. So 1 second. WLD futures. Okay. Oh man, it's lagging. Gotta refresh the page. It's lagging. That's impossible. Say my liquidation is at 0.65. That's impossible. We'll see. 0.65. Going long. I'm going degen on this. Oh, that's why. It's a, man. Let me cancel this trade. That's why. I thought I had a higher leverage. So I'm going higher leverage. I'm doing degen. Liquidation is 92. Yeah, that'll work. Let's go that much. Okay. So I'm going degen right now. Full degen. Let's go. So my liquidation is at 92.94. And more than likely I'll have to do an add to my entry here. So let's go ahead and play with this. So 92. So this is a safer, if you're just doing a little leverage or no leverage. For me, I'm doing crazy leverage right now. Just for fun. So let's do this. And it's at 94. 92.94. Okay. And then we'll just put L. No. liquidation. Just for fun. Hopefully I spelled it right. I'm gonna put it in red. Scary. Let's say okay. And this would be our add to entry. Add to entry. And then I'm going to I'm gonna just hide this. Let's go hide. So right now we're just messing around. We already had our fun. We already did our job. If y'all have any coins y'all want me to do, let me know. But right now we pretty much did an hour just straight setting alerts. Went over a few charts. So let me show you what I think might happen. So I think it might come down to about here, a 94.89. Hopefully the wick will get my lower entry before going up. So we'll see. Again, I'm doing degen. I have higher leverage, very little money. You know, if I get liquidated, I get liquidated. But I do have a lower entry here, and then it might push my liquidation to maybe down here. Let's see. Let's see here. There's a question. Let's see here. Danny says, need to wait more for the retrace and break to support. For this coin. See, how do you calculate the holder's fee on futures if you don't know how long you will hold the coin for? Oh, I'm always doing it for scalping. I really don't do it for long holds. However, sometimes they do turn into long-term holds. But honestly, man, like if you have money in there and you're making money, and you're gonna have fees. So just know, let's say it charges you $50 for fees. There's a pretty good chance that hopefully you may, and that's with the oh man, I just forgot the word. The fees, the holder fees. It depends on that. But hopefully, I mean, your coin's going up. And if it's not, cut your losses. Cut your losses. I mean, you know, it's not working out. It could be also you're trading too much money, or you have too much leverage, or the funding rate is too high. So that's, you know, the funding rate. If it's too high, don't trade it. You know, and you know it's different on every coin. So if you go into a coin and you notice the funding rate is ridiculous, then, you know, you might want to not do that coin. Great question. Man, that's a great question. Because there was some where we were getting in and, you know, we're making like 200, 225 on the profit, but then the fees were like 150. I was like, are you kidding me? But that's because the leverage was really high and the funding rate was ridiculous. But that was on another exchange though. But this one, Blowfin, funding rate, let me show you real quick. So the funding rate on Blowfin is this. So this means, because a lot of times people are like, what does that mean? This means the longs are paying the shorts. Now, if you are shorting this, then you're getting paid by the longs. But in my opinion, I think that it might come down before continuing up. Right now, it looks great. On the 50-minute time frame, it's above the VWAP. It's above the 9 SMA, which is the white. It's above my 30, which is good, and above my 50, and above the 200. So right now, it's looking good. So we'll see. Like I said, right now, just playing around with it. I do expect it to potentially come down. It could, because, oh, I didn't even check the market cap on this. Joe, you're doing rookie stuff. So let me see, WLD. Market cap, oh, I thought it was a smaller market cap. It's okay. So the market cap on this is 1.3 billion. So that means that this could still do, 18, 20% in a day or 4 hours. It just depends if there's a lot of volume. But I thought it was a lower market cap coin just because of this right here. Sometimes I'm wrong. Very rarely am I wrong on market caps. But I thought it was a smaller market cap because of this. And I've never ever, not that I remember, looked up market cap on this one. Going back to my chats. Let's see here. Dylan says, had lost money due to funding rate. Didn't understand it. Yeah. Yeah, the funding rate will get you. Like, and why? So here's the question. Why do they have funding rates, and why are they more than others? Well, they want to keep this price as close to spot as possible. So if this price is going up to the moon and regular spot is much lower, they're going to be paying, they're going to incentivize people to short the coin. So people will short just for the funding rate, and price starts coming down. The shorters are making money. The exchange is happy because it's keeping the futures or perpetuals contract right around the price of the spot coin. So that's the reason for that. I didn't know any of that either. And the funding rate is something that normally I really don't look at anymore. But if I ever get into a coin, it's like, holy smokes, why am I paying so much? Well, then I'll look at it, it's like, oh, and I'll let everybody know, be careful, guys. Like, this funding rate is bad. But yeah, right now, just playing around. I'm in this coin. Let me show you how much I'm losing. Joe, you're not supposed to be losing. Well, I am. It's okay. I'm expecting it to come down, but it could have easily gone straight up. Easily. But I am in a higher leverage trade doing degen. This really isn't too degen-y. I thought it was, because I thought it was a lower market cap. 20x is very degen on a low market cap coin. It's like doing a 50 or a 70x because it can move really fast. But this one, it's a 1.3 billion. So this isn't too degen. It's barely degen. But if y'all have any coins y'all want me to look at, we can do that. We went over a bunch of coins already, set a bunch of alerts in the earlier portion of the show. Right now, we're just kicking back, having a good time. So if anybody has any questions, now's the time. Instead of paying somebody $99 an hour to get questions answered, they get rich off of you. In case y'all didn't know that. They're showing all their wealth and how wealthy they are. It's because of their group. They literally are getting rich off of people who want to get rich. And I really need to start selling my book. I have a book that I'm going to create that's $50,000. And it's a book on how to get people to buy a book for $50,000. If you're interested, let me know. And I will show you how to buy a book for $50,000. Or rather, how to sell a book for $50,000. You just got to buy that how-to book from me. There you go. There you go. All right. So right now we're in this trade. We're just looking at it. We're staring at it. Right now, currently, the price action is above a bunch of stuff that it's good. So that's why we're in it. Let's see here. We got the chat going. Dylan says, I'll be the first one to buy the book. Let me know, please. Nice. I like it. I like it. You're the best. I like it. Yeah, so right now we're just looking. We're just seeing if this trade goes. This trade looks awesome. It looks really great. We go to a higher time frame. We can see that we're in this huge downtrend. This is the level it needs to break. It ended up breaking the level. Right now, the 4-hour candle is about to close above this level, which is good. Go to a lower time frame. We can see that it kind of stalled out here, kind of dancing on the VWAP, and then just shot up. So let's see if we can get some more of these candles right now. Now, because it did go up, you know, I would not be surprised if it did come back down. And this is why I love drawing this out, because when I draw it out, I don't panic. It's my thought process. So if I do see it come down, it's all good. Before I would enter a trade, I see it come down. I'm losing money. I see it come down. Even though this was my thought process, I didn't draw it out. I'd freak out. But now here's my lower entry. I'm going to add to the entry if it hits here, and it's my liquidation. I'm willing to lose X amount of dollars. Let's see if we get a bounce. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Stop. No whammies. So we'll see. Coming down hard. Coming down hard, fast, quick, and in a hurry. Let's see if we get a bounce. Be really nice to get a bounce off of this level. If we do, it's great. If we don't, hopefully off of this VWAP. So we shall see. And fixed range volume profile from this small little itty bitty range. We have, right where my, so the point of control is underneath our VWAP for this tiny range. And that would be right above my add to entry. So hopefully I get a wick. And then here's our value area low, this blue line. And our value area high, which is the green line. And liquidation is just underneath the 50 SMA. And this is on the 15-minute time frame. So we'll stare at this for a few more minutes, because this is literally like watching paint dry. Literally. So we'll see. Let's see here. The other coins that we're in, they're doing really nice. So that's good. We got some longs, got some shorts. Bitcoin's coming up. Ooh, I'm about to get stopped out. So we put this earlier. Oh, wait, it's this one. Nope. So this, I'm about to get stopped out on Bitcoin. I'm in the positive. I'm 35% positive. But it's kind of embarrassing though, because I'm actually 75x short. So it was doing good. I was up to 1%, which would have been 75% in profit. But it started coming up, broke our level. That's not good. Not good for my short. Let's see here. Danny says, did you start with crypto or did you trade stocks or Forex before? Oh no, it's just crypto. I've never done stocks. I've never done Forex. It's only been crypto. Yeah, got into crypto, didn't know how to trade. I was just buying. And my first moon coin was banned. I bought it for $3. It went all the way to 15. I bought it because BitBoy was talking about it. And I bought the coin. I completely forgot about it. And then about like 2 months later, 3 months later, he talked about it again. I was like, wait a minute, I think I had that coin. Man, I was so dumb. I was just buying coins. So I would rarely sell. I'll just buy them. I had a whole bunch. And a whole bunch of coins, not a whole bunch of band. And then it went to $15. And I was like, holy smokes. And I said, well, let me wait. Let me wait for the morning to see if it goes even more. And sure enough, I woke up in the morning. It was $15 still. And I sold it. My first moon coin. Mark Dutch in the house. Mark Dutch says, you still awake? Should we call you? Ha ha ha. Yeah, man, I couldn't sleep, man. I couldn't sleep. I was tossing and turning for like 2 hours. And I said, let me do a live stream. So I did a live stream. We went over some coins. I set some alerts. Right now we're in a highly degen trade. I call it a degen. It's wild. It's looking pretty good though on the 4 hour. It broke our level right here. Really nice. If it does pull back, I'm hoping that it pulls back to my add to entry and then take it from there. I thought this was a smaller market cap coin though. I didn't realize it till after the fact, but it's all good. I still would have done 20x, and the 20x leverage. I'm down. I am down 30%. Holy smokes! But it's okay. I planned for it. This was just in case it just took off. So, and there's been times where I'm waiting for it to retrace, and it goes like another 7-8%. It's like, oh man, I missed out. And then it pulls back. So what I do now is I put a little bit in, nothing too crazy, put a little bit in. And if it does pull all the way back here, great. Oh, if it breaks above the pivot, newly created pivot, then I'll add to it there too. It just depends. If it moves too much, then I won't add. But because it'll move up my average entry too much. But yeah, there's a lot of times where I can't sleep. So I'll usually, do either private screen shares for my community, or I'll just chart, or mainly just chart. And then sometimes I'll go live. Sometimes 2 in the morning, sometimes 4 in the morning. It just varies. But no camera. Whenever I do these like really late ones, I don't do a camera. Just because, I don't want to be covering my mouth when I yawn, or, you see me stretch or whatever. So there's no camera. I'm pretty sure I might have more viewers if I put the camera on, but I don't have the camera on. So Mark Dutch, did you see the video that I did about the keyboard warrior? That was a pretty funny one. So right now we're coming down to our value area high on this very tiny range, coming down to the value area high, and also our 9 SMA, which is our white. Dylan says, is there a way to change the settings on Blowfin that you only see the percentage of an entered coin, not the dollar amount? I don't believe so. I don't know if there's like a hide price, but I think if you hide your money, I think it's only your balance. I don't think it's the amount. So what I do is I always do a screenshot, and then I blur out or black out the actual money amount. So that's what I normally do. I use just a paint program. Actually, it's a program called Fast Stone Capture. It's like the best $20 I've ever spent. See here, for a share P&L, you mean? Oh, I think you're talking to Dylan. So we're now coming down pretty hard. Let's go. Where's the bounce? Give me a bounce. Give me a bounce. We'll see. Yeah, for the shared P&L, I'm not sure on that either. Doesn't the shared P&L only do the... Because I know if on Blowfin, when you do the little box with the arrow right next to your percentage, I know that one doesn't show the amount of money you're in. It just shows your percentage. And right now I'm getting wrecked. Getting wrecked. Come on, Joe. Well, don't come on me. Come on, Wild Coin. Let's go. Time for you to bounce. See here, when you're in the coin, you can see X amount of dollar up or down. Don't want, for example, only the percentage, not to share for yourself. Yeah, I've never tried it. I've never looked into it. It might be in the settings. You can switch off most things, amount, user ID. I'm pretty sure if you clicked a bunch of buttons. So I don't like to see it when it dumps like this. I like to see it come down like this. This makes me not nervous. This makes me nervous. But hopefully it comes down and then just to come up. Because it looks like something like this, or it's down, down, down. I don't like that. I like something like this. Down, you can see it kind of fight, and then down. This one's too aggressive too. This is very aggressive. Me no likey. Me no likey. We got Rush Hour in the house. What's up, Rush Hour? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you greatly. It looks like it was a liquidity grab. 3 drives up. Well, they got me. They got me for sure. Yep, I was hoping for a liquidity grab going further up first. Not what it did. Holy smokes. We'll see. But yeah, so right now, of course, you know, we started off the show. We just been charting, setting alerts. And then we're towards the end. And right now, just messing around. Got into wild coin. I like how it looked. Into the trade, just in case we're going to pump more. With the anticipation of entering more right here. And that is a limit order with, I'm not sure if I can do a stop loss. Let me see. So 90, holy smokes, what was that? Hey, we got Kung and my favorite, Solida, you are now my favorite. Thank you so much for subscribing. You are now my favorite. Let's see here. You know what the term 3 drives, yeah. 3 drives, 3 white crows, or 3 white soldiers. It's all the same. It's just 3 candles that went up. But I don't do that type of stuff. You know, you got the 3 white soldiers, 3 black crows, 3 blind mice, 3 stooges, 3 doors grace, 3 days, 3rd rock from the sun, 3 blind mice. You got all those. Yeah, I don't do those. Me no like it. Because here's my 3 blind mice, and it went sideways and continue up. Let's see here. Here we had 3 days grace, and it did come down. Here we had 3rd rock from the sun, and it kept on going up. Here we had the 3 stooges, and it kept on going up. Came down, and then eventually kept on going up. Here we had 3's company, and it continued going up. Here we had, did I say 3's company? Here we got 3 company, came down. Here we had 3 musketeers, and then continue going up. So, yeah, I don't do that stuff. Holy smokes. Are we going to bounce? Let's do it. See, those are all 3 drives. Yep. Yeah, but I don't trade candle patterns. Or I think it's they're called candle patterns. I don't trade candle patterns, chart patterns. I don't trade any of that stuff. This right here is my resistance level. It broke out. Was hoping for a continuation. I thought this was a lower market cap coin. So I thought I was going to potentially keep on going. And then after I entered, I said, what's the market cap? And I looked, I was like, oh, it's okay. So did we get a bounce from the 30 SMA and also the VWAP? Could we potentially? Rush Hour says all signals and patterns only work at key levels. If it's in the move and pointless. Let's see what's going to happen. This move was too quick for me. I don't like it. I wanted to see something like, to me, this is better. Coming down, sideways, coming down. There's a chance of a bounce. Here, it looks like it wants to come down and then just, I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it out loud. Mark Dutt says, it's easier to see with vector candles. 3 green vectors up, followed by retracement. 3 down, followed by move up. Yeah, but that's all after the fact, though. I used to do vectors. It's all after the fact. Because you can see 3 green, and then you're like, okay, it's going to come down, and then it can continue pushing up. And this time it's not the market makers pushing it, it's everybody getting into it because it's gone up. I used to use that. I used to use that method. Am I in a trade? Yeah, I'm actually in this trade right now, and I'm getting wrecked. Getting wrecked. Down 50%. 20x leverage. I'm in other trades too. The other ones are doing well. But this one, not so much. Yeah, so for the vectors, that's with that one guy, trade something, forget his name. I have it here somewhere. It's under my favorites. Trader's Reality. So Trader's Reality, vector candles, and then also this one. I like using this because it doesn't mess with my chart. So I'll use this one, and then this one, it has the volume down here with the vector candles that would have been done. So if I do click vector candles, and then I click on my candles, and then I go to my gray, so I can see the vectors. How come it's not showing? Maybe it's thinking. But normally it shows. I don't know why it's not showing right now. Dylan says, have to go to work some more. Thank you, Joe. Thank you for the stream. Oh, man, appreciate you, man. Yeah, definitely, man. Appreciate you greatly. Normally when I have the vector candles on, it turns these different colors. But for whatever reason, it's not. But right now here, you can see this was a push by the market makers. And this is the one that got me. Because what I used to do is I used to trade base off of this. Now I'd see a big old green candle. It's like, okay, it's going to come down. And then it would go up more. And then I'd see a red one that from the vectors. And it's like, oh, it's going to come down now, short. And then it goes up. It's like, oh, are you kidding me? Are you joking me right now? Being a jokester? We got bullish divergence. We got possible bullish divergence. We have a low and a lower low. We have a low and right now currently a higher low. This is possible because if it comes down lower, well, then the possibility is done. Yeah, TR Main, Trader's Reality. I like the dude. I like that dude. I used to watch him a long time ago when I first started trading, like actual trading, you only have the PVS or thing. I thought I had that other one. This one? Did I do that one already? I did. What's this one? I don't know what this one is. Let me search that one. TR_main. I guess it's that one. Oh, it's on now. Was it this? Oh, it is this one. Yeah, so you see how this red is this red? And of course it does those zones too. It just makes my chart way too messy. So I like not having all this on my chart, because I can see this red and here's this, and then it eats it up as it comes up. It eats it. But I do like this down here because it shows it on my volume. Switch most things off. Switch most things off. Yeah, so I used to switch off a whole bunch of this junk. Like this might be the stuff that I left on. Yeah, it's got a lot of stuff in here. But I like him, and I really love how he explained the market makers. That was a great video on his website, because that really shed light on, you know, you can only buy from someone who's selling, and the market makers are the ones selling, and they know where your stop losses are at. Now they're not going to come after my $2, but if there's enough people at that same level, then, you know, they could come for it. But yep. So let me turn this off. And this, I don't know what this is. Oh, this just, oh, I think maybe I don't have it to where it colors the candles. Oh, it says override. I don't know. But let me take this off. Take that off. Take that off. And it's put back on my training wheels. Green and red. Well, let's go. We're getting a bounce right here. I'm going to go ahead and add to my entry. Still got 2 minutes left. I want to see it close above the 30 SMA. If it does, I'll add to my entry. So I got 2 minutes before I add to my entry. We'll see. And what I like to do is I like to give you a heads up, because I know there's a delay, a 30-second to maybe a minute delay. So I like to let you know what I'm going to do before I actually do it. So if the 5-minute candle closes above my orange line, I'm going to add to my entry. So we will see if I enter the coin. Oh, and I think I entered way up here at the like the highest point. Oh my gosh. That's funny. But you never know. I mean, it could have gone up. So we'll see. Let's see. Switch most of the things off and then save it as your default so it holds your preferences. True. True that. True that. So right now I am counting on a possible divergence on the MACD. Possible. Do we have any divergence on the RSI? Here. Oh, wrong one. Get out of this. No divergence on the RSI, just MACD possible. So we got 24 seconds and we're still underneath the 30 SMA, so I cannot enter the trade. 30 SMA is also in line with the 50 SMA. So I must wait. I must wait. No added to my entry. We're looking for a potential bounce here. We will see. Right now, I'm still at a loss. I was down 50%. Now I'm only down 40. In your face, market makers. In your face. Here we go. Let's go. Let's push it up. Let's push it up. And I should get the song from Salt and Pepper. Who knows the song? Who knows the song? Man, I've gone like 2.5 days, no sleep. It's ridiculous. I hate it. I have medicine for it. I don't like taking it. You know why? Because it makes me sleepy. Yeah. We'll only take half. I do sometimes. And it's still. But usually if I stay up like that, and then like the next when I do go to sleep, I'll sleep like a good 6 hours. Sometimes even 8. I was like, oh man, that's so good. So right now we're battling. I've never heard that song. Am I gonna get copy striked? Gonna get copywritten? Copy strike. Come on, 3 minutes. Let's go. Let's pull up that song. Because I don't know what that song is. Let's go to Trade Intuition. It's a great song. Am I gonna get copywritten? Copy strike? Well, I'll tell you what. Oh, my phone's in the other room. Let's see. Search. Let's see. Lord. I'm assuming this one. It's a great pump song. Hey, we need it right now. I'm afraid to play it. Let me just click on it. I guess I've heard it before. Let's start there, I think. I don't know. I don't hear any music. I mean, I don't hear any words. Was it that song? These are all 3 years ago. It's called Take Profits. Okay. Take Profits. Oh, it's a song we were listening to. I didn't hear any music on it. I mean, songs, words. Very cool. I will check that out later. Let's look at our chart. Come on, we got 1 minute to go. Let's go. Pump it up. Pump it up. It wants to. Give me some redemption. Give me some redemption. Nope, it's coming down. Can't enter. Want to. Right now I'm down 40%. Getting wrecked. And what's funny, the funny part is I entered right here at the tippy top. I entered at the tippy top. Nope, not entering yet. I need the 5-minute candle close above my 30 SMA. If it doesn't close above it, I can't enter. I am looking for a bounce here, though. I would love to see a bounce right here on the VWAP. So let's see if we get this bounce. And if anybody has any coins they want me to do, let me know. Or any questions, let me know. Oh, here we go. I want a FOMO. I want to FOMO. I'm seeing green. But the 5-minute candle just started, though. Let's be patient. Let's be patient. 4 minutes. This will be a really nice bounce on the VWAP, which is the blue line. Currently underneath our orange, which is our 30 SMA. But we are above our red 50. It's kind of hard to see. Let me make this a little bit thicker. So we are currently above our 50, which is good. The 30 is above the 50, which is also good. That's showing potential strength. Right now it's very tight. Very tight. So we gotta get these separated. You know, you know. Gotta keep them separated. We do. Right now it's looking good. Nice little green action happening. 3 minutes left to go in the candle. Currently under our 9 SMA, which is our white line. It's trying. You gotta give it to it. You gotta give it up. It is trying. Oh, check out, baby. So what's this one? Go and look at baby. Okay, I'm assuming it's baby Doge. We'll do this one. Keep an eye on those. Let's go to a daily. All right, so it retraced quite a bit. Let's see here. I would like to see it come down just a little bit more and then come up, and then that'll give us our break. Let's come over here to our magnet tool. Now the question is, what is the price range difference between where it's at and okay, so it's not much. Okay. I like. Just gotta wait. Yeah, a lot of these meme coins, like if they're just dollar cost averaging in, I think, you know, all of them are gonna pump. When they pump, bio protocol. I don't think I've seen this one in a long time. Daily. Ooh, this one looks way better. Way more better. We were looking at it right here when we were looking at it. And we're saying, you know, 23% stop loss. And nice move up. Those are not memes. Baby looked like a meme. 77%, nice. Yeah, I guess I looked at this one before. This one has huge potential. Ginormous. And this one did a really nice retrace too. Let's go from the low to the high. Beautiful 618. I really don't want to see it go any lower, because if it does, it goes into our danger zone. Tom Cruise, and then we might continue to see lower lows, lower highs. So I really don't want to see it going any lower than where it's at right now. So if I were to enter, I would have my stop loss right underneath here. See, DGenX says, looking for a short entry into BNB. All right, well, let's check it out. Let's check it out. On my other screen, I'm also looking at the 5 minutes for WorldCoin, WLD. I did enter it, high leverage, and getting wrecked at the moment. It's all good though. So for this, I would like to see a break of this level, do our first entry, and then break of this next level right at the 0.5. So this would be our break 0.06099 for our first entry, and then for our second entry would be the break of our level. Go back to the daily, which is the 0.5. So when we're actually exiting our golden pocket. Right now, we are coming down. We're coming down on what? Or WorldCoin. So let's go BNB, looking for a short. Let's go. Run the daily. This one, I mean, it's losing momentum, losing strength, and it's loving to come and just wick everybody out. So if I was going to do a short on this one, I would definitely have to wait for the break of this level, 585.42. Go to a 4 hour. So here it pretty much tricked everybody because it's rolling over. It broke this level. This is the level that everybody entered shorts on right here. Even though we have this little zone, put this in gray. So everybody entered shorts and then bloop, liquidation. Mark says, it looks like it started a small uptrend. Fifth wave. Are you talking about BNB or are you talking about the coin I'm in? WLD. So here we had this. I did break the trend line. So from here to here. So it did break the trend line, but the area it needs to break in order for it to, in my opinion, start getting bullish is 609.49. Because that would be the start of the break of structured, potentially uptrend. BNB looks like it started a small uptrend. Yeah, so if it breaks this, then our short idea is out the window. Because then what might happen, again, nobody knows, but what might happen is if it comes up, more than likely do this. But if we break out of this zone and break this level, then we're looking at potentially coming for this, and then now attacking all this like it's done before. So I'd say maybe here. And then for the actual setup, let's say we entered here. You know, we didn't catch the absolute bottom. Safer. I don't want to do too much of a, say about almost like 4%. And our first target, almost a 2-to-1. Getting into this. Am I going to Vegas? No, man. I wish. I wish. Next time I will. Oh, my coin's moving. Okay, so now I'm going to enter. Oh, I'm out right at resistance. Dang it. Still going to add to it. Right now I'm down 30%. Let's see. So I'm down 30%. And then now I added to my entry. So now I'm only down 11%. Now the reason I entered was price is remaining above my VWAP. Also, we're getting separation between our 50 and our 30. And currently the price is above this. Now, granted, we're still underneath this resistance, but I'm looking forward to this. And of course I enter and it goes down. I'm looking forward to this. Let's go. Let's go. I do not want it breaking below this. If it breaks below this, what's my liquidation now? My liquidation is 92.05. Oh man, it's way down here. But if so, now my stop loss, man, I'm gonna have to leave it right here underneath this. I don't want to. No, I need to get it. I need to get it tight. This is gonna be my stop loss now. And I entered way up here. I don't even know where my. So my average entry now is 96.21. 96.21. So it moved it down pretty nicely. Because before my entry was like way up here, like the very tippy top. But it moved it down pretty nice. So now we'll see. Now I wish I could go to Vegas, man. I really do. I want to. You know that, and not so much for the actual conference, but just to, you know, meet everybody face to face. Be like, hey, I know you. Oh, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Meet everybody. Have dinner. All that fun stuff. Let's go. Right now it's looking good. Push above that resistance level. I hate Blowfin for scalping. Fees are too high. What do you use for scalping? I still use MEXC. I love MEXC, but right now I'm just using Blowfin. Negative 4%. Let's go. Conference sucks are poopy. It's all about meeting others. Yeah. That's what I want to go for. Just so we can meet, I can meet everybody and just, you know, say hi and everybody can see how much of a jerk I am in real life. Like, I'm a jerk. And what? You can love me or you can hate me. Let's go. But yeah, I use MEXC. Now trying BitUnex. Yeah, I love MEXC. Man, do I love MEXC. The BitUnex people, they've reached out to me before, a few of them, but man, I had so many exchanges already. I was like, I should get it. So here, Rush says can what? Can do? Don't know what you're talking about. Let's go. So here our divergence played out, or is playing out. We had a low and a lower low. We had a low and a potentially higher low at this point. And as it's coming up, it's creating that low. So this is bullish divergence currently playing out. See here. Mark says, think we'd be great bar friends. We probably switch the lights every night. Dude, I'm a hoot. I'm telling you right now. And it's funny, man. Like wherever I go, story time. Wherever I go, I make friends. And it's funny. There's one time where I went, to my local watering hole. It's right by my work. And I get off of work and I go over there. And as soon as I go there, I go and use the restroom and I see this dude washing his hands. And I go use the restroom. I wash my hands, try my hands. Dude's still washing his hands. And I'm in my scrubs. I'm a registered nurse. I'm in my scrubs. And I said, hey, man, what are you doing? Like, you scrubbing for surgery or something? And he just looks at me. He goes, nah, man, I just like washing my hands. I was like, well, kudos to you, man. Like, there's a lot of people who don't even wash their hands. And you're really scrubbing it down. So, hats off to you, man. So I go and I leave. And, I'm at the actual bar, getting a drink. And this big old black dude, huge. He must have been like 6'5", 6'7". I don't even know. And he pulls up to me. He's like, hey, man, you talking trash to my boy? And I said, what are you talking about? And he goes, yeah, man, you talking trash to my boy, the guy in the restroom. I said, man, I talk to everybody. Like, I don't even know who you're talking about. Yeah, you made a comment about him washing his hands. I said, oh, yeah, man. Yeah, I'm just saying, he was washing his hands. And it's like, dude, like, good for you. And like, he was trying to start stuff with me. And obviously he didn't know that I roll with people. So right there, I had one of my boys, he turned around and he's like, hey man, we got a problem here. And when he did that, 6 more guys turned around. Like he didn't even know, it looked like I was with nobody. And 6 more guys turned around. And he saw that, I'm running with people. And he backed down. He's like, no, we don't have any problem. So of course now I get all, brave. No, man, who are you talking about? Who said that? Oh man, too much fun. It was fun. But at that time, like I had, 20 strong, but 6 were right there where I was at. But yeah, man, that's one thing I make sure to have. Because you never know what's going to happen. You never know. But yeah, I always have good friends. Good companions. Associates. Let's go back and look at BNB. So this is my thought process on BNB. We would have to set an alert down here. But in my opinion, BNB will come down if Bitcoin dumps. If Bitcoin pumps, BNB will continue going up. So, looking for a short right now, I would actually have to set an alert right here. Let's go set alert, and we'll actually set the alert. Set the alert at 582.26. Oh, yeah. Dude, there's... So, when I first came over here, story time. When I first came over here, I go to the local watering hole. And there's this big buff dude, like this dude, like I don't think there was like 2% fat on this dude. Now, granted, the dude's only like 5'10", and height, 5'10". And so I go up to him and I said, hey man, how's it going? He goes, I'm doing all right. And like, I don't know anybody. This is like my first time going over there. This dude is like built like crazy. So I go to him and I say, man, what I try to do is I try to go to the biggest, strongest looking dude because I can't fight. So I want to make friends with the biggest, strongest dude. And since I can't find anybody like that, you want to be my friend? And of course, that's an icebreaker. He starts laughing because he is literally the biggest, strongest dude there. And he's like, hey man, I like you, dude. Like, what's your name? And so we start talking and everything. But same thing. like even there too, shoot, man, minimum 10 strong, minimum. And I tell everybody, hey man, if anybody starts anything with me, it's like, oh Joe, we got you. Now, granted, I say that to diffuse people. You know, if anything did happen, I'm pretty sure I could, scream loud. And it's normally like fire. So yeah, that's what I do. But I don't think I've ever had an encounter where anything like really happened. Trying to think. No. And then if I did start anything, my buddy was like, hey man, that's just how Joe is. He doesn't mean anything by it. That's just how he is. And obviously they knew those people, and I did. I was just having a good time. Yeah. So for me, I would do that too. Be the one separating people. I would do that too. And my buddy, he told me, he's like, Joe, like, what are you doing, man? Like, you don't know if they can have this or this or this. It's like, dude, like, I'm not married. I don't have kids. I don't have anybody that depends on me. If anything happens to me, like, nobody depending on me. Like, I'm all right. Like, it'd be different if I was married or had kids or whatever. But it's like, no, man, but then I ended up stopping. I ended up stopping doing that. I mean, I still did it where I was at. Well, where I am at. I think I've done it like maybe 4 times, maybe 5. Now I'm just too old. It's only been a month. That's funny. Story time. Come on, pump. Let's go. I know you want to. You're showing me you want to. You got this nice, yes, we do have selling pressure here, but we got some buying pressure coming up. We got 3 minutes left in this candle. Break above this level. Let's go. Make me some money. Hey, we got Road Dog in the house. What's up, Road Dog? What's up, buddy? Crypto insomniacs. I tell you, man, I couldn't sleep, dude. Like, I tried. I was tossing and turning for like 2 hours. I was like, let me just chart. So the first hour we were charting, setting alerts, a lot of alerts, and then just started talking. Right now, I'm in this trade. I'm getting wrecked. I bought at the absolute high, just because I thought it was going to go up more. I thought it was a low market cap coin. It turns out to be a 1.3 billion market cap coin, and I'm in 20x. I was like, whoops. But I was hoping for more of a move. But, on the bigger time frame, looks good, in my opinion. Get out of here. What's all this? Get out of here. You're embarrassing me, kid. I was that, but I added to the trade. So we have this right here, this nice break. I entered here, and let's see if it goes up. Let's see if it continues. And this move wasn't like 40%. This is like a 10% move. So that's good. Let's go 15 minute. Oh no, 5 minute. Go 5 minute. And then zoom it. So we got our bounce here from our VWAP. And then when it came up here, I added to my trade. It lowered my entry, which is good. Let's see here. Mark says, but it's probably safer for me than you. Here we don't carry, yeah. More and more new hype coming from London, unfortunately. Wow. Yeah, I was really surprised. Everybody here, they carry nice. Everybody. And it was funny. I was messing with one of the dudes, and the dude said, Joe, like, all I have to do is reach into my pocket. I said, what do you got in your pocket, man? You got candy in there? What do you got? And he reached in his pocket, and then he did the motion, and he got me like a good shoot, man, 3-4 times before I could even like react. And it was all like liver shots, and then, just underneath my ribs. I was like, Holy smokes. I said, oh, that's what you mean. Yeah, Road Dog, same here. 5 a.m. in the morning. 5 a.m. It's craziness. Here we go. Let's do it. We got this nice little wick going. Let's pump it up. Let's pump it up. Oh, y'all can barely even see these numbers. I just realized that. Well, let's go to this. Boom. Let's go. There's no volume. Volume is crap. Come on. Let's pump it up. Road Dog, did you happen to hear that song, that new song that I did about the keyboard warrior? The keyboard warrior who's talking trash. It was very funny. It was a very, very funny. Let's see. For the giggles, we'll jam out to that song as we're staring at paint drying. So let me see if I can find it. Keyboard video. Here we go. So it might start off loud. I don't know if it's going to start off loud.
It's trade intuition, chart magician, keyboard warriors talking, but they never listen. It's trade intuition, chart magician, keyboard warriors talking, but they never listen. Fanboy, think for yourself. Isaac talking slick, calling me a fake, saying I'm a scammer, man, give me a break. Steal charts, nah, I draw the lines with grace. You trading on replay, stuck in last week's race. Luck ain't my game, I'm Fibonacci's air. Golden Riccios, boy, I'm breathing the clean air. You saying you're a fake with no facts to share. Love reading your comments, thinking I care. Fakers ban questions, they grift and they hide. Trade intuition incurs inquires. Keyboard warrior, step to the side. Ask me about the markets, I'll school you with pride. While you cry to your mom, I don't wanna go outside. Mom, make me a peanut butter sandwich.
Keyboard warriors typing all that noise, talking big game, but really just mama's boys. Want a glass of milk with a sandwich, son? Your girlfriend's an old fat man, better run. Keyboard warriors, no facts, just feels. Hiding in the DMs, dodging what's real. Mom says get a life, stop chasing that thrill. Keyboard warriors ain't got no skill.
My dear boy, think for yourself.
Charts my canvas, I paint with the trend while you panic sell. I'm stacking dividends, support resistance tight, always top self. You short in your dreams, time to think for yourself. I challenge any trader, bring your A game, bro. Prove me wrong, let's see how your trades flow. But you keyboard warriors just puffing that smoke. No positions to show, just memes and a joke.
Fanboy, think for yourself.
Keyboard warriors typing all that noise, talking big game, but really just mama's boys. Want a glass of milk with that sandwich, son? Your girlfriend's an old fat man, better run. Keyboard warriors, no facts, just feels. Hiding in the DMs, dodging what's real. Mom says get a life, stop chasing that thrill. Keyboard warriors ain't got no skill.
Keyboard warriors will never have a bride. Crying to your mom, I don't wanna go outside. Female keyboard warriors, you fold under stress. Crying to your mom, man, clean up that mess. Log off, little warrior, go find you a plan. Your mentor's a scam and your girl's a man. Isaac talking slick, calling me a fake, saying I'm a scammer, man, give me a break. Trade intuition, chart magician, keyboard warriors talking, but they never listen.
That's so funny. Your mentor's a scam, and your girlfriend's a man. Internet girlfriends, they're all men. Old fat men. Too much fun. Too much fun. Yeah, keyboard warriors, man. Hey, we got Jesse in the house. What's up, Jesse? Appreciate you, man, being here. Right now, we're just doing some DJing trading. So, did y'all like that song? It's very funny. And the guy, he tries to troll me. And every time I was like, dude, like, obviously you don't see what I do. And he's one of the ones that said that, oh, come on, it's going down. He's one of the ones that said that I stole charts and everything else. Like, man, I proved to you that I actually posted the chart prior, a day prior. And still, it's just funny. So like, you know what? Let me make a song. So I made the song. Mama, make me peanut butter jelly sandwich. I don't want to go outside. That's funny. Yeah, that's so funny. I got the price trying to go down. Trying to get rejected off of this level, 95.78. Let's see if we can bounce up. I would like it to bounce up. We shall see. But if anybody has any coins they want me to do, let me know. Let me know. Any questions either, too. It was pretty cool. Trader Geo, he popped in on my midnight stream. He popped in for like 4 seconds just to say hi, and then he bounced. It's like, okay. Like, they all do that. Trader Geo, he does that. Tom Crown, he'll do that. Alex O Crypto, he'll do that. It's like, guys, stick around, man. See what I do. Ask me questions, like questions to see if I know what I'm doing, you know? But before I could ask the question, they've already bounced. It's like, ah, man. But yeah, that's funny. Come on, it's getting rejected over this level. It's taking too much time. You know, likey. So now what I'm thinking, maybe down to here, 50% of this move, which would be right about where the 50 maybe comes up. And then maybe this. So now this is my thought process. We'll see. We're losing people. We're losing people. It's all good. Today was more, not so much looking at the viewers. It was more so much looking for just charts. We did that. And now we're just kind of having some fun. Trying to see if this one moves. Oh, it's moving all right. Have my whole retirement fund right now. Oh no. Road Dog says, which moving average is the strongest magnet? Road Dog, you about to get my blood pressure going up. You about to get my blood pressure going up. Funny, man. Yo. Man, it really irks me when I hear these mentors, and these are good people, good traders. They mention that all the time in reference to the point of control being a magnet, the value area low, everything else. It's crazy. Magnet. Road Dog is really cool. Road Dog knows my hatred for that word magnet. The only magnet in crypto is this right here. This is the only magnet. It's on TradingView. That's the only magnet. Yeah, it's funny. And the reason that I'm always so key on talking about nothing's a magnet, because one of my mentors, when I first started, 21-day moving average, it's a magnet. Look, Joe. Well, this is my 9, but look, Joe, it goes up and it goes right to it. And then if it goes away from it, it goes right to it. So I was trading leverage using that method, and man, did I get wrecked. And then I realized it's an average of what this does. So that's what I try to teach people. There we go. Jesse says, a chick magnet. I love it. I love it. Yeah, in order to be a chick magnet, a few things, but yeah, it's funny, man. There we go. Let's go. Pump it up. Pump it up. Need a break above this. Break above this. Find this as support. And then now our next one is this. We need to do it. Don't you have to sleep, Joe? Sleep is overrated. It's truly overrated. But I don't know. I might get some growth. I don't know. I hate grocery shopping. Spend too much money. I hate grocery shopping. I really do. And you spend money. So what I try to do is I just try to eat everything I have like this in the pantry. I could survive like 2 weeks off of the stuff that I have, but it's just better, having, other stuff. But I've been doing very good though. Past like 2 weeks, I think. Haven't really been spending too much money on groceries, which is good. Let's see here. Hey Diggity says, the only magnet I believe in this time of the morning is the coffee machine. There you go. There you go. Jesse says, yeah, it was the same thought I had, but I'm glad I finally got some sleep. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll be getting some sleep later on. See, the beautiful part about what I do is I go to sleep when I'm tired and I wake up when I'm done sleeping, with the exception now that I have a group. I have to make sure that, if I do go to sleep, it's like a few hours, 4 hours maybe, and then get back into the charts, see if anything. One thing that really has helped me sleep though, when I do go to sleep, is I turn off the computer. Because before I would lay down, like an hour later, you hear ding, 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 like all these alerts going off. And then there I am on the computer again for like 2 hours, updating the group and everything else. Then I go lay down and I'm trying to go to bed, and 30 minutes, an hour later, ding, 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 and just constant. So what's really been helping me like the past, I want to say maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks, I just shut it off. I shut it off. And that way, like when I do, go to the restroom or maybe get some water, I don't check the charts. I just go straight back to bed. Man, this thing is really wrecking me. This coin. I'm not liking it at all. It's like messing with me. It's like, we're going to break the level 95.78, just playing. And then I know as soon as I close it, because the market makers are going to take my 32 cents. As soon as I close it, it's going to go to the moon. To the freaking moon. See here. Oh, yeah, I know. Hey, we got BC Port Corp in the house. What's up, my man? What's up, brother? Yeah, we did an hour of just charts, setting alerts. And then we found this coin. This coin looked really promising. On the 4 hour time frame. Very nice. This is only like a 10-12% move. Broke this level. we entered. As soon as we entered, it was the tippity tip top, and it said, "Oh, Joe put his $1 in. Let's go ahead and wreck him on air. Let's show people he doesn't know how to trade." I was like, dang it. So I've been, and I literally entered like right here. Literally. Well, no, I'll probably say right here, because I wouldn't have entered on these coins or on these candles. So I'd say about right here I entered. And then once it bounced here, then I entered, I think here, I don't remember. So I lowered my entry, but it's having difficulty. No, I did enter on the 5-minute time frame. So no, I did enter up here, the tippity top. And, you know, broke this level. As soon as I enter, it says, "Oh, Joe put his $1 in. Let's wreck him." And then I added here. And then it just, boop. Let's see here. Just put in a Twisted Sister and wait for 21. Wait for the 21. Just put in a Twisted Sister and wait for the 21. If you'd put $2 in, it wouldn't have went down. I know it. I'm telling you. But since I put a little bit more, it says, "Oh, we're going to take your money. We're going to take all of it." Don't do it. Don't do it. Twisted Sister, I'm assuming it's a drink. It's a beverage. It wouldn't have. True. Let's see here. Yeah, for the FOMC, I'm in a few shorts. What am I in? I'm in a short that's doing really nice. I'm in a long that's in the positive. 3x leverage, it's only up 2%. Another leverage, 3x, I'm up 7%. I was up a lot more. But probably in a few hours, I'll probably update the group, update our stop losses. So we'll see. But yeah, the FOMC is at 2 p.m. Eastern, and then the actual speech is at 2:30 Eastern. See, I call it BS, but others use it to project flags to the upside. Yeah, man, it's so horrible. It really is. And you know, whenever I see people that do certain things, I call it out. And it's funny too, because they'll say, "So you really don't like that guy?" I was like, "Nope, I sure don't." Let's see here. It's where the tie guy projects and ascending triangles and bull flags on a stick. Yeah, man. Like literally on this right here, he will draw this out. I mean, I have videos on this crap where he'll do like this. I mean, even this is too much. It wouldn't have had this candle. It'd be like this. I was like, seriously, man? Like, how are you even doing that? And I saw somebody drawing something like this. And I said, "Hey, man, that looks like the Scammy Cup and Handy guy." And he's like, "Oh, you really don't like him, huh?" I was like, "Dude, he wrecks people, man. He wrecks all the newcomers." And then he said, the guy that I was watching, he says, "Oh, well, I'll just let him find out. I don't like talking bad about people. I'll just let him find out." And I said, "Oh no, that's the wrong attitude to have. Like for me, if I know that body of water has piranhas and I see somebody going to jump in there, I'm going to warn them. If I see, I mean, that's a great example right there. Like I'm going to warn them. And other people are like, we'll let them just find out." But no, not me. But that's why my circle is really, really small. So here, I'm trading the FOMC. Yesterday's, confirm my bias. Hey, there you go. As long as you can babysit FOMC, go get it. I'll be at work during, the Stop Hunt Parade. Oh, I love it. That's a song right there. let me save it. That's a song. The Stop Hunt Parade. So whenever I see comments something like this or on my videos, I'm gonna save it right now. I save them. So let's save it, and that'll be a song. So there's a few that I've done where I made songs. One of them is, let's see here. One of them, of course, this one. This was the You're So Fake. So there was that one. Then we have Sin. Says, gotta break it if you want to make it. And then at the end of it, I said, gotta break the bad habits. So that was a song. I still need to do this one. Let's see, there was another song. BC4 Corp said Thugalicious. So we have Traders Thugalicious. I forgot what the title is, but we did that one. That's a good song. And then, of course, we had Mr. Brumbolo, the Gangster Nation. We have it as Traders Gangster Nation. So I've done a few of these songs just based on the comments. But I will be doing that one for sure. That's a good one. The Stop Hunt Parade. I love it. Man, I'm getting wrecked. And I know as soon as I close this trade, it's gonna go up. I know it. I know it. Yes. Yep. Man, I'm gonna have to close this trade. I don't want to. I don't want to close it. So this was my stop loss right here. I'm gonna move my stop loss right here. 94.57. 94.57. Gosh darn it. 94.57. Oh, I don't want to. It's a lot. It's a lot of moolah that I'm going to lose. And as soon as it stops me out, to the moon. To the moon. I'm not liking how it's looking right now. Needs to break above this level. Doesn't break above it, breaks below this, boom, I get hit. I get smacked in the face. But it's better than getting liquidated, that's for sure. My liquidation was here, but then because I added, it went further down. Liquidation is 92.05. So liquidation is about right here. But like I said, I'm looking for this bounce right here. If not, my last resort. It's having issues breaking that level. See here. DJNX says, chill guy looks like it wants to do a fart coin. Well, let's look at it. Let's look at anything but what I'm looking at. Let's go chill guy. Well, let's go. Nice stairway to heaven. Got a step. Nice retrace. Go daily. Jeez Louise. Man, these meme coins. Let's see here. Preparing for the show. Gotta get my notification. Very nice. Let's see here. BC first alt request after Bitcoin is Cardano. ADA. Bitcoin going back to 93.3, it looks like. Oh, did I get stopped out of my Bitcoin? Oh, I sure did. I was in the positive. I think it was like 30%. See, 98.7, that's my downside target. There we go. 987. See, what's the view? Bitcoin right now. Yeah, I got stopped out. That was my stop. Looks like it wants to roll. It just really depends. If it bounces here, then the FOMO will continue. If this is our decision point, it breaks this level. I'm looking for the break of this, potentially a bounce off of this. The FOMO is real. Man, I'm just seeing FOMO on this. So we may get a bounce to the 0.5. So right on this trend line from the previous cycle, right around 96. We'll see. But to me, even though we had this really nice run up, and I took the short here, and my stop loss was here, but I had moved a whole percent, and then it took it all back. But I'm glad I had it in the positive. Chill guy. Let's see here. Wind Moon, Baby Peanut. Let's see here. BC Pork Corp says, Jesse Cardano stalled out to right where I told you to watch yesterday. Very nice. Just shorted. Here. You got a crystal ball? And can I borrow it, please? Just been watching Cardano since the last cycle. Okay, let me find another part. All right, so chill guy. Had this really nice run up with, what's the retracement? 23. So that's nice, healthy. It's nice and healthy. Let's go to a 15-minute. So it did break this level. It broke it. And then, well, first it bounced off of it, and then it broke it. Coming up. Trying to look for weakness. It was starting to look weak, and then like here it would have got me because I would have shorted here the break of this one, and I would have added here the break of this. And like for me, what I'll do, like I'll tell you if, even though I know I would have lost, I'll tell you if I would have entered the trade. A lot of other mentors, they won't say, no, I wouldn't have entered because, yeah, really? Like, look at this. I mean, it's losing momentum. Breaking this, it went up so much. Like, hopefully we can get some of it coming down. You know, get this area here. And then if we break this, we can come down for this. But I would have shorted. I would have shorted the break of this. It would have come down, come back up. And depending on how much I would have put in the leverage, I would have either been stopped here or here. Either way, I would have been stopped out. Then it came up this way, rolled over. Because of this pump, if I would have done a short, it would have been just to about here. And then that's it. Like I would have let it run, but my target would have been here for sure, here, and I would have moved my stop loss to about here. And then, of course, it would have come down and then get stopped out here. Now, I'm thinking, okay, let's reverse, because now it looks like it could potentially turn on us. And that's what I love about leverage. Like all you need is a little move. You get a little move, and then you can continue to run up. See here, I've been in Show Guys since 0.0000002. Really? Oh no, 0.05. 0.005. For a short or for a long? So you've been watching Cardano since 2018. So here, that's why we find the areas of interest get a whole lot easier though. Yes, indeed. Yeah, so for this one, I do see it running up. How much has it moved already? Okay, only 7%. I was thinking like 20. So that's nice. We are facing slight resistance on the 15-minute time frame, right where we're basically stopping. So there's two ways that I would enter this. One, wait for the retrace, then the break, and then this. So we could enter anywhere here, but the safer entry is here. It's a safer entry. We could enter here, but we're right at resistance. I would like to see about a 50% retrace. And this to me would be a nice, no, because we're right under resistance. This will be catching the bottom. But since we're right in a resistance, I'm afraid that we might roll over and then continue this downtrend. Even though it's starting to look better, I would really need for it to wait here. So I'd have to set my alert above this wick. I'm actually going to set it too. And the percentage that I'm losing for not entering right now is about 2%. And I'm okay. I'll wait the 2%. See, what's in the DGen? Let's see, what in the DGen is Chill Guy. Chill Guy is a meme. I don't think it has anything. But this is what I'm looking at. Let's check out my coin that I'm currently in and getting wrecked. Ooh, let's go. Right now it's under the 50 SMA on the 5-minute time frame. We did move up our stop loss to here. We were going to add to our entry here if it broke this level, but instead we saw it bouncing up. So we added to our entry. So we lowered our entry. So that was good. Let's condense all this nonsense. The volume is still very low. But let's see. Like, this is our decision point, really. Like, we're working on our decision point. Is it going to come up here to... This is our decision point to reverse and then now attack this and this. And if so, if it breaks this level, I might have to move my stop loss and just swallow my pride. So all these are the thought process. So let's get rid of all these. Because I thought it was going to from here come down and come to this area, and it did. Came down to this area. We added to our entry. I thought it was going to come up, but it barely came up to this. So now this gets invalidated. It only came up to here and came down. I thought we were going to have strength in it after this dump, which we anticipated. We entered knowing that we were going to have a potential retracement to this level and perfect, but I did not count for it to get rejected here. And this is what I was looking at. So this is invalid. When we saw this is what my hopium was. That's invalid. This we were saying was going to come down to potentially come up. It went down and then said nope. So this is now invalid. And I really want to see a pivot here so that I could move up my, I'm already so close. But we'll see. We shall see. See here. Okay, I got my coffee. It's time for battle. Let's go. Let's go. See, Litecoin looks primed for more upside on the weekly, but there's more downside possible on the monthly. Hey, well, let's make that money going up, and then we'll worry about the down later. So let us look at Shillcoin once more. So here we have our alert right here. So this is our set alert. And we have our alert. So now we're just waiting for this one. We're just waiting. Bitcoin potential rollover. Let's see if it comes down to our decision point to either wreck shorts or to come down here and possible bounce for more upside. So we're waiting on that too. Man, and I did really nice on this short, my gosh. But granted, this is my third try. I tried it here. I was on the 1 minute. I was on the 1 minute. I was getting crazy. I was on the 1 minute and wherever that was. But yeah, I was on the 1 minute. And I got stopped out twice. Very tight stop loss. And then the third one, it paid off. And then it covered my my losses, which is good. So right now we're just waiting on that. So now we're just waiting, see what happens. So this one, it is starting to come up, trying to break our level. So this one's looking pretty nice. For me, I always like entering after the pullback and then the breakout because it shows that it has strength. Like this right here, this is like just higher risk, and I'm not willing to risk it for another 1%. You know. Now let's say it does go up. Let's say it does go up. Like let's just say it go crazy. Goes all the way up here. Will I get mad? Nope. I just wait for the retrace. And then buy it right here. So I don't get mad. Let's see here. BC says, Joe, come on. Good morning, crypto, since you're already awake. Hey, man, yeah, if you want me on. What time? In an hour? Dude, I don't plan on going to sleep till like maybe 11. Oh, no, wait, I go. So this is what happens. Like, I'll stay up all night. And then it's like, oh, well, since I'm up, let me go ahead and, you know, go and see, you know, Alex O. Or, you know, see you, Alex O. And then Piper. I was like, all right, I'm going to get some sleep. It's like, oh, crap, I can't because in an hour I do my show. 15 minutes? You started at 5:45 in the morning? Eastern? I've caught you a few times. I didn't realize it was that early. Wow. So what program do you use? Do you use StreamYard? What program? Let me know. Jesse, you are so good. I was just going to ask you for that. You are so good. I tell you what's not good. My trade. My trade's not good. My trade is this. If I can make Streamlabs, awesome, man. Yeah, send me the link in Telegram. If I could make a sound effect for my trade, it would sound like this. And then if I had a runner up, it would sound like this. Because my trade's a joke. Man, getting rejected. Coming down, doing a higher low, which is good. But it needs to go up like it has to. It should. I want it to. I'm wishing it. I have so many candles lit right now. I have literally a fire hazard. I'm not religious, but I'll be praying like, oh my gosh. Hey, we got Sam in the house. What's up, Sam? Appreciate you, man. Yeah, I'll probably make me a cup of coffee too. Cup of coffee. Yes, nuts. All right, guys. So we're going to call it a show. We did almost 3 hours. Almost 3 hours. So I think on today's show, I think I did it for like an hour. And then I did my live stream at 12 o'clock. I think it went up for an hour as well. And this one's 3 hours. It's pretty good. And so, yeah. So send me the link, BC, to Telegram. I will get that. I will make myself a coffee. And then we will do a surprise guest. I love it. CBC says, lower high, lower low. It's going to poop. Yes. Yeah, it's horrible. Definitely wreck both sides. Supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. Yes, I agree. See here, I'll send a link in a minute. Get some coffee. Very nice. Cream lamps. Very good. 15 minutes. All right, guys. Hopefully we can get some hopium. Like I said, I have so many candles lit that it literally, you can see my house from space. And it is a fire hazard because I'm not a religious man, but I tell you what, I'm praying. I'm praying. Let's see. Let's go. So I am go. Oh yeah, let me forward too. So I think he already had it set up. So let me see if I can forward. Let's go to customize, redirect, search for videos. Yep, Hyper Academy. There we go. So I did that. All right, guys, wish me luck because I'm going to need it because obviously my skills are not up to par. Maybe I am a phony. I don't know. We'll see. That'd be so horrible if I made my money only from my members. That'd be so awful. I don't know if I could live with myself. I really don't. All these people who there's a guy who exposes fraudsters, and I've been watching a lot of his videos. And dude's funny. He's like crazy funny. But it's horrible that these people are literally scamming people to just to make them money. You know, they don't even care about the people. They're like, oh yeah, I'll show you how to trade. And then they're losing accounts left and right. It's horrible. See, what is this coin? This coin is WLD, World Coin. We have it up here. And then the ticker, you can't see it, but it's right there. WLD, World Coin. I got in it at the tippy top. And been paying for it ever since. I was thinking it was going to continue to run. Knowing that it might come down, which it did perfectly right to where I thought it was going to come down. So no panicking. And then, of course, here. Let's see here. Oh, my gosh. Let's see. K. Diggy says, Joe, thank you for the stream. I wish you, oh, man. And may your $14 become 18. I love it. I love it. I tell you what, man, by the looks of this, I might be down to $8. I don't know. We'll see. Sam says, you got to stop copy trading, too. You got to stop copying trades, too. Oh, my gosh. I tell you what, man, I might have to start copying trades because, I mean, this is just ridiculous. And then to enter in the top, like that's a no-go. But I was looking at a higher time frame. I was like, oh, this looks nice. Let me enter. But it wasn't this. It was on the 4 hour. I saw it. I was like, oh, cool. And then it went to the 5 minute. And I guess it was right here, but on the higher time frame, it's nothing but wick. I was like, ah, crap. You guys are the best. All right, guys, that's it for me. No outro music. I got to get ready for this BC Port Corp. So we will be forwarded over there. Let them know that this is a TI raid, trade intuition raid. I greatly appreciate you guys. And I do thank you. No outro music this time. Just silence. Take care, guys.